I know what trending is better than anybody in the world. I've been trending my whole life. From the day I was born, I've been trending.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Donald Trump is a major deal maker, and he has made his money mainly from Manhattan real estate.
Trump, 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 Trump. His name is his power.
How Donald Trump turned his name into a global brand.
Get out and vote. Thank you. Thank you.
Donald Trump's name has become one of the most recognized brands in the world. But how did a New York real estate developer turn his name into a symbol of luxury, power, and controversy? Let's break down the fascinating journey of how Trump transformed his identity into a global empire. The early days, a foundation of opportunity. Donald Trump's journey began with a significant advantage, a real estate empire built by his father, Fred Trump.
My father is German, right? Was German, and born in a very wonderful place in Germany.
Fred Trump was a successful developer specializing in affordable housing in New York's outer boroughs. Through decades of work, he accumulated both wealth and expertise in the real estate market. From a young age, Donald had access to resources that most could only dream of: a financial safety net, insider knowledge, and mentorship. However, Donald envisioned something far grander than his father's practical approach to development. He wasn't interested in middle-class housing. His sights were set on Manhattan, where glitz and glamour reigned supreme. With a $1 million loan from his father, a detail Donald has famously underplayed, he entered the Manhattan real estate scene in the 1970s. At the time, the city was facing economic challenges, and its skyline was littered with underperforming properties. Donald Trump saw this as an opportunity. Breaking into Manhattan, the first triumph. Trump's first major project was the redevelopment of the Commodore Hotel near Grand Central Terminal. In the late 1970s, the hotel was a dilapidated eyesore, but Trump saw its potential. Partnering with the Hyatt Corporation and securing tax abatements from the city, Trump transformed the property into the Grand Hyatt Hotel. The project, completed in 1980, was an overwhelming success and put Donald Trump on the map. This was no ordinary deal. Trump's ability to negotiate favorable terms, attract high-profile partners, and generate media buzz set him apart. The Grand Hyatt was more than just a business win. It was the launchpad for the Trump brand. The Trump Tower, a symbol of luxury. Having established himself as a player in Manhattan real estate, Trump needed a signature project to cement his reputation. That project was Trump Tower, completed in 1983. Located on Fifth Avenue, one of the most prestigious streets in the world, Trump Tower was a bold statement of luxury and ambition. The building featured a cascading waterfall in the lobby, floor-to-ceiling windows, and high-end retail stores.
Today's about facts, not opinions. We're in the heart of the Plaza District in Midtown Manhattan on the corner of 56th and 5th Avenue to give you an exclusive tour of one of New York's most iconic trophy buildings in 725 5th Avenue, Trump Tower.
Trump's penchant for extravagance was on full display, and it worked. The building became an instant icon, drawing attention from the rich, famous, and aspirational alike. Perhaps most importantly, Trump's name was emblazoned on the building in bold gold letters. This wasn't just branding, it was a declaration. Trump understood that his name was becoming synonymous with luxury, and he leaned into that association at every opportunity. The 1980s, expansion and diversification. By the mid-1980s, Donald Trump was a household name in New York, but he wasn't content with regional fame. He began expanding his empire into other industries, always ensuring his name was front and center. Trump entered the casino business in Atlantic City, New Jersey during its boom. He opened multiple properties, including the Trump Plaza, Trump Marina, and Trump Taj Mahal.
The casino industry has done little to reduce unemployment or to improve the quality of life for most people in Atlantic City,
which he dubbed the eighth wonder of the world. Each casino was designed to embody opulence and sophistication, But behind the glitz lay a series of financial challenges. While the casinos initially bolstered his brand, they also led to significant debt. By the early 1990s, the financial strain would come to define this chapter of Trump's career. In 1989, Trump acquired Eastern Air Shuttle.
Of a battle, and it was a great battle to win.
Tonight, the Eastern Shuttle is no more. Tomorrow morning, it will be the Trump Shuttle that services air commuters between Boston, New York, and Washington.
A commuter airline, rebranding it as Trump Shuttle. He aimed to bring his signature luxury to air travel, with mahogany interiors and gold-plated seatbelt buckles. However, the venture was short-lived, as high operating costs and financial pressures forced its sale in 1992. In 1987, Trump released The Art of the Deal, a book that became a bestseller and cemented his reputation as a shrewd businessman. The book wasn't just a guide to deal-making, it was a masterclass in self-promotion. Trump presented himself as bold, decisive, and always a step ahead, a narrative that resonated with readers and further elevated his brand. The 1990s. A crisis and a pivot. The early 1990s brought a financial reckoning. Over-leveraged from his casino and real estate ventures,
Donald Trump is buying one of his own companies out of bankruptcy. The real estate developer and an affiliate of lender Beal Bank Nevada agreed to put in $100 million to save Trump Entertainment. The struggling company operates 3 casinos in Atlantic City.
Trump faced mounting debts and multiple bankruptcies. For most, this would have marked the end of a career. For Trump, it was an opportunity to pivot. Trump renegotiated his debts, working out deals with banks to keep his most prized assets. More importantly, he realized that his name itself was a valuable asset. Even as he relinquished control of certain properties, he retained the rights to his name, opening the door to a new business model. The licensing strategy. Branding without owning. By the late 1990s, Trump began licensing his name to developers worldwide. This model allowed him to capitalize on the growing recognition of the Trump brand without the financial risks associated with ownership. Hotels, apartment buildings, and golf courses bearing the Trump name began appearing across the globe, from Istanbul to the Philippines. In many cases, Trump had little to no involvement in the design or management of these properties, but the association with his name allowed developers to charge a premium. Trump's licensing strategy extended beyond real estate. Over the years, his name appeared on a variety of products.
He's already got his own hit TV show, his own beauty pageant, his own casino, and tons of real estate. And now, he's got his own vodka.
Including Trump Vodka, marketed as Success Distilled. It targeted high-end consumers.
When it comes to great steaks, I've just raised the stakes. The Sharper Image is one of my favorite stores, with fantastic products of all kinds.
Trump steaks sold through the Sharper Image. These premium cuts of meat were positioned as the ultimate luxury, and Trump University, a for-profit education venture that promised to teach students the secrets of Trump's success, though it later faced lawsuits and criticism for deceptive practices. While not every product was successful, each kept the Trump name in the public eye, reinforcing its association with wealth and ambition. Reality TV. The Trump brand goes mainstream. In 2004, Trump took a bold step into television with the launch of The Apprentice.
And I'm the largest real estate developer in New York. I own buildings all over the place, model agencies.
The reality competition show featured aspiring entrepreneurs vying for a position within the Trump Organization, with Trump himself serving as the host and ultimate decision-maker. The show was an instant hit, and Trump's catchphrase, "You're fired," became a cultural phenomenon. More than just entertainment, The Apprentice was a platform for Trump to showcase his persona as a decisive, no-nonsense businessman. The success of The Apprentice introduced Trump to a broader audience, elevating his brand from luxury real estate to mainstream entertainment. For millions of viewers, Trump became the embodiment of the American dream, a self-made success story, despite his inherited wealth, who wasn't afraid to take risks. the political pivot. Branding meets politics. In 2015, Donald Trump announced his candidacy for President of the United States.
I am officially running for President of the United States.
While many initially dismissed his campaign as a publicity stunt, it quickly became apparent that Trump's brand was uniquely suited for the political arena. Trump's campaign slogans, particularly "Make America Great Again," tapped into the populist appeal of his brand. He positioned himself as an outsider who could disrupt the political establishment, much like he had done in business. The media attention surrounding his campaign only amplified his visibility. His name, already a global symbol, became a lightning rod for both support and criticism. Whether people loved or loathed him, they were talking about him. And for Trump, that was a win. The Trump brand post-presidency. After leaving the White House in 2021, Trump's brand faced new challenges and opportunities. His political legacy remains polarizing, with some viewing him as a champion of populism and others as a divisive figure. Nevertheless, the Trump Organization continues to operate properties worldwide.
We were in a deep recession and people weren't going to Atlantic City. So the revenue stream from Atlantic City, the Taj Mahal, and the other casinos was poor.
Including hotels, golf courses, and residential buildings. The loyalty of his political base has also created new business opportunities, including social media ventures and merchandise sales. Controversies and criticism. No discussion of the Trump brand is complete without addressing the controversies that have followed it. From accusations of unethical business practices to lawsuits over Trump University and financial scrutiny during his presidency, Trump's career has been marked by legal and ethical challenges. Despite this, Trump has consistently turned controversy into opportunity, using the media attention to keep his name relevant. In many ways, the criticism only reinforces the perception of Trump as a fighter, a narrative that resonates with his supporters. A brand built to last? Donald Trump's transformation of his name into a global brand is a masterclass in self-promotion, resilience, and the power of perception.
Well, Mr. President-elect and former President Donald, congratulations. Thank you.
Through decades of reinvention, Trump has managed to keep his name in the spotlight, transcending industries and even politics. Whether his name will endure as a symbol of success or remain mired in controversy is yet to be seen. But one thing is certain, Donald Trump has turned his name into more than just a brand. It's a legacy. What do you think was the key factor that helped Donald Trump turn his name into a global brand? Tell us in the comment section below. And if you want to dig deeper into the world of celebrity trends, watch more videos from Famine Addicts here and subscribe for new videos every day. Thanks for watching, Famine Addicts.